people. This captured my heart so much, I did that walk into my father's office and absolutely broke his heart, saying I was going to leave our family business because I wanted to do these 4 things with high schoolers. He never got it. And he died before Willow ever became anything. But this is what drew me into ministry, the love of seeing these things happen. Again, you must understand, I'm not still in ministry today so that I can speak in front of large crowds and build big buildings or write books or stuff like that. That's purely ancillary. It's never where my heart was at. It isn't today. My heart is still these days right here with the 46 section leaders, and we're in it together, neck deep, arm in arm, filling section by section with people far from God, connecting isolated people in the community, discipling and mobilizing. This has re-energized my whole ministry here at Willow. I love doing this stuff. Well, we think this vision is going to be powerful for our whole church the next 3 to 5 years. But for this vision to become reality, we need your help in 2 ways. I'll briefly describe these 2 ways, and then we'll have our parties, and you'll be able to shake some hands and do some connecting. First, I don't know how to say it more diplomatically than I'm going to say it to you, because I want it to be clear. We need every single person who attends this church on a regular basis. We need all of you to transition from being section sitters into section builders. There's so many of us who come to church and we just occupy a seat. We sit in a section. We're not contributing to this section. We're not building this section. We're not offering our talents and abilities and prayers and efforts to build anything. We occupy a little piece of real estate in a section, and we consume what happens from the stage. That's not the New Testament plan here. The New Testament plan is when you come to the large gathering, you're trying to build something. You're trying to bring something to the party. You're trying to take your gifts and abilities and talents and energies and so and contribute in some way. If you all became section builders, if you were to all come to your section leader and say to your section leader, hey, you know what, let me be on the fill team because I'm kind of entrepreneurial and I love to see people come to faith, and I know we have empty seats in our section. Put me on the fill team, coach. And I'll get some people around me. We'll fill every seat so the banquet isn't wasted. Put me on the fill team, coach. Or some of you would say, hey, you know what? Put me on the connection team. Because one of the greatest joys in my life is taking this hand and putting them together and establishing connection between people. Put me on the connection team. Put me on the discipleship team where I can help people go deep in the soil of God's love, help people form small groups. Put me in, coach, right here. Or, hey, I'll help people in our group find their spiritual gift and deploy it so that everybody feels the thrill of God using them in our section. If every person in this church were a section builder, we would see something happen in the next 3 to 5 years that the church world has never seen happen in a church. And this can happen. But it only happens when you get seized by the vision of what community can become if you became a section builder. And I want to say right here, some of you